From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got
let's end this season already.
Ryan Lockridge, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. Coming to the plate now, number 52. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Marlins, the right fielder, number 52.
And it's fouled away. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries. The ground to the right side.
I know.
Scooped up on the backhand.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Round down the first baseline.
You gotta be kidding me.
He can't hang
This
on.
guy sucks
And
at
this will wind
first.
up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second. We have a moment here in
I don't know
Miami
why
to
they
take a
traded
look
Brady
at the
for
Marlins
him.
starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. Line towards center field. Reach, and he makes a lunging catch as he winds up on his belly, and there's a fine play for the second out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in, number 1.
Let's go for it.
Scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
0-2. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Oh yeah, get the
Digging
hit.
in now, Ace Man. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Weak roller right side. Denson fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. So stepping in, Brian Anderson, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that misses 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 1-2. And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And I'm going to focus today on Tim Anderson. And when I say his name, I think quick feet. Not only defensively at the shortstop position, but also putting the defense on their heels. When he gets on base, look for him to take off. And he's got a strong arm as well from shortstop.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded weakly to the left. Moncada gloves it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Settling in now, Ryan Holiday. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year.
That's
Bases
good.
are empty here with 2 men out.
Yeah, 164. That is kind of terrible.
Little back to the mound. Yeah, he'll take it to the bag
I was going to
himself.
throw
That'll
it,
do
but
it for
okay.
this half of the inning. Leading off the inning, Vince Denson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. No balls and a strike to count. Denson is a corner infielder, normally a third baseman, but he's at the other corner at first base here in this one.
Yeah, this guy's got sure hands. You know, sometimes I want to make this point. First basemen get a bad rap because everyone thinks they could just go over there and handle a bag, pick balls in the dirt. Not the case. First basemen cannot be more important to helping out not only the pitching staff when they want to throw over, but also taking errors away from their infielders.
And a good sinker
There
there
we go.
gets him swinging for the first out. At the plate, Ryan Lockridge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ryan Lockridge.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball one.
Well, that's not where he wanted that curveball. It kind of backed up and stayed in. That can be effective sometimes, but it usually doesn't have the same hard bite.
And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 52. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is... Stepping in, Miguel Rojas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Made a lot of mistakes, but getting away with them all.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Got him.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, that was a nice
right down the middle
right there. He didn't try and do too much and stayed on that ball and took a knuckleball right back where it came from.
You know, and frustrating too, D-Roll, as a pitcher, when you make your living off of that knuckleball. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he just rifles this one right back up the middle for a base hit. He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
The 0-2 once more is at the knees and called strike 3.
I don't know how you take that.
In now, Brian Anderson.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brian
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Anderson.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So no runs here on a. Up next for Chicago, Ace Man. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
0-1, here it comes. Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Angelo Sanchez. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Popped him up. Cooper will pull this one in over near the first base dugout for out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Brian Holiday. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every. He's tough to hit.
Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Up next for Miami, Vince Stenson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
Leading up for the Marlins, the first baseman, Ken Kroger.
High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Popped high in the air. Man has a play, but it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in.
I mean,
and
that's his
the
play.
First out of the inning.
It's not mine.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in number 52. A hit in 2 tries so far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Chisenhall. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Miguel Rojas. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
I mean,
fouled off again,
2
and now he's
games
in a
left in the season. I
1-2
don't think he
hole.
cares.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Nothing doing. Sandy Alcantara is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 22, Sandy.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Ace Man. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lined hard toward right center, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager
base. He's a
options,
pitcher.
whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runners on the move for second. Drilled to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Bat explodes as this is popped up. And there's one down now. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Daniel Polka.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Now at the plate, Juan Perez. He singled his last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Grounded baseline. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping up now, number 1. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. The 0-1 pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
The next 0-2 is a ball below the zone.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Here's another 1-2. Another one sent foul. Again a 1-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Brian Anderson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Gregorius has it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Stepping into the box, Ace Man. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Play ball.
So striding forward now, Angelo Sanchez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Holiday. He was a ground out victim last time up. In there for strike 1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
And there are 2 away now. At the plate, Vince Denson is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. A ball and no strikes. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Behind 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ballgame. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 52. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Coming to the plate now, Juan Perez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. 2 out, nobody on. Miami down to their last strike. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Chicago White Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
Our final
Ace man.
Of course we did. Strikeouts are down though. I think that's it for my season too. Yeah, pretty much. They blew a 9-game lead in the wild card too. Like, look at this. They're tied for the wild card right there. And this is terrible. Oh hey, I won the MVP. And the Cy Young, alright. I mean, with those stats, it's kind of hard not to. I didn't even know they were on the team, so, I mean, no biggie. Hmm. $7 years, $98 million. Do I really want to be stuck on that team, though? Let's see if they trade me. Get out of this crappy team. Surely they would if I... Of course.
An early winter check-in. This representative wants his client well informed on important matters. New to the majors, this player is offered schooling on the structure of his contract.
Yeah, I'm stuck in here.
The agent moves on from that topic. It seems the player is contemplating a change of scene.
Yeah, I already knew that.